Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece, episodes 263, 264. We're on the train to Enies lobby. Let's see what happens this time. Yokozuna.
Nothing better happened to Yokozuna or I'm gonna be so upset. Luffy just needs to grab him out of the way.
We'll see what happens. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get 2 weeks ahead of uncut reactions, 1 week ahead of edited reactions. Let's go.
Oh. Get him, Robin.
What?
Now we can just teleport? Oh boy. It's not looking good. The door out of the air.
Air door.
Why don't you just do that at all times? Go through the air door with him.
Oh boy, Usopp. I mean, Sogeking. Oh! Flashback. This is Ohara. From the ED. Why is it showing Usopp's?
Yeah, he's not even a character anymore. No. Oh.
Oh, he jumped on.
Okay, good. Oh.
Wait, did he do it?
He finally did accomplish what he was trying to do, and it was the wrong train. Oh. No. Oh. Classic. So the whole Franky ship got taken away?
That's not good.
Like, oh, we have too many of these Franky family guys around here. Really bad timing.
It's weird that this train has a helm.
At least it can still just ride like a boat, even off the tracks. Oh boy. Mmm. He's so good. Mm. He's just so good. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Oh. Are these guys gonna pick up Sanji and Usopp? And then everyone can... They'll be like, the fucking Franky failed!
Yeah, I didn't think they were I guess they were derailed, yeah. Like, can they get back on the rails now? If they're right
if they
there?
found them, I guess.
Her snail has glasses like her.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
We knew that already, didn't we? That Tom was alive? Or is that the reveal?
I think they're talking about Iceberg.
Oh, okay. Right, I had thought that maybe Tom could be alive, but no. How did she get the ability to fucking read poneglyphs?
I think maybe all of the people on that island knew, and that's why they got Buster called.
Yeah, probably.
What a great guy.
Franky's really coming around.
Yeah. I never thought I would have liked Franky this much. Hmm. Oh. Mm.
Are they gonna enlist Yokozuna to go fight?
I'm
No,
scared for him.
I don't want him to come along.
But I don't want him to.
He's gonna die
but
100,000%.
That's what he's been training for, though.
Oh, Yokozuna.
Oh boy.
Fuck's sake.
Quick, activate centaur mode. Kick this guy. This is the real reason they got dripped out, so they could make a grand entrance here. This place looks nice. I don't know what everyone's talking about.
Whoa. ENIES lobby.
Whoa.
What the hell?
How do you even get over there? Cool.
I'm guessing the frickin' whatever it's called, Davy Jones' locker is down there in the hole. The prisoner or the prison. What you think of that one?
This was a really good episode. I feel like we had a lot of stuff. We had a little bit more into Robin's backstory, and that's why she's so scared of the Buster call, because like every single person
Ruined her life.
got completely destroyed and burned to the ground. Yokozuna derailed the train. He finally got strong enough, but it was like the wrong moment. But now he's ready to fight, and I feel very conflicted because like the whole like, oh, you were getting so strong so that you could stop your friends from getting taken away, and now you're finally that strong and one of your friends is getting taken away. It's like now's the time to like go for it.
Now's the time for your character
but I
arc
get
to complete.
scared because
That's some death flags.
yeah, and he's an animal, so he can actually die.
Yeah.
So it's scary, but I hope he's okay. I hope he
too.
stays okay, because he's really, like, he doesn't say anything. He's a frog, but he's just a really great guy. You can tell.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this was a kind of a banger of an episode, and they're all like rolling in and Ennie's lobby I feel like it looks so cool. Like I feel like I really like it because it's very grand and looks very like a fantasy world, and it's so beautiful, which I feel like is kind of the opposite of what you would expect, like from this kind of a place. And I feel like it's also cool because it's so different than anything that we've seen before, that it's very striking. It's like, whoa, this place kind of means business. It's not just like another town, you know. It's also cool because it's almost like the opposite of Water 7, because Water 7 like goes up and has the water coming like down it, and this place like has water pouring down and it's like a hole. Very interesting.
Very scary. Looks like there's a drawbridge. I think maybe that would go down for them to get across, but
Yeah, crazy sketchy that this this does not look structurally like judging by like the tiny bit of land that's there, and then like this giant thing. I'm like, oh my god, how is this not falling down?
must be maybe some magic holding us up, like a devil fruit power.
A
made this or something like
magnetic
that.
force.
Yeah, maybe there's a lot of magnets. Yeah, it's like there's matching poles kind of pushing against each other. Maybe. Maybe they can make it crumble if they destroy the one underneath.
Yeah, very interesting.
Very mysterious. And the whole ocean's just like flooding into this place. Where does it go? Does it come out of Water 7? Maybe.
That could be
Creates like an underground current. That would be pretty. That would make a lot of sense.
Because we're always asking like, where is this water coming from? You know, that would
And
be.
it would also
that'd
make
be a cool
sense
reveal.
with the like Aqualagna. You know, if all of this water is being displaced from this area to Water 7, then it makes sense. Yeah, one with the fountain and like kind of moving it out. But why everything's sinking is because all the water's leaving here and coming out around Water 7, so then it floods.
Very cool.
Leave a like, subscribe. Let's move on to the next one.
It was a really great inspirational speech from Franky. I like how his hair grew like twice as long.
With his resolve. Gates of Judgment. They've shut. That means there's no getting out.
Elephant?
Who the hell are those people?
They were on like the super high speed train, and now it's just these poor things pulling them along. It is kind of cool if it's just sunny all the time. That would also make it really hard for people to escape, because you couldn't like go out in the cover of night, you know?
Interesting. Get off!
Just better watch out. Just run them over.
Watch him not.
I desperately hope that they go on there and then Chopper fully believes that this is a new guy.
Yeah, Luffy was just like, who is that? I still just feel like this is gonna end so fucking badly. They've been hyping this up so hard.
Yeah. I'm
so
concerned we're in a bit
out.
over our heads here.
I'm certain we're in a bit over our heads.
I like how he has his sword out again.
Oh my god.
I hate these guys immediately. Just when I was thinking we were getting good villains for once.
Jabra.
No, finally, someone will shut up around here.
Kumadori.
Do it. I was thinking the same thing.
I can see why these guys weren't on this mission.
Yeah. I think all three of you need to be executed immediately for your transgressions. Well, we finally got some classic One Piece villains back in the story.
They never left. We just had that shithead cook.
Yes!
Yes!
This is what we need more of in the show.
Soge King! Yes! The one time the animal abuse is my wish.
Warranted. Chopper?
Both of them.
Chopper's taking this to heart now. Everyone else, even people that barely knew him or saw him one time, immediately recognize him.
Sign kudasai.
Did he sign it from Usopp? I like to envision that they're all imagining that montage, like all three of them.
Who cares about that?
I don't care about her feelings. A new technique. You know it's getting serious when this music starts playing.
Impel down is the prison. Right?
I don't know. Yeah, just cut them all. Just cut the entire place in half, Luffy. Or Zoro. Oh boy. Whoa.
What? What is projecting that? What is that?
I think that's just the gates.
Whoa! I thought they went through the gate.
Oh.
What the hell?
Don't let them go in there.
I thought the gates of justice were the tiny gates they went through.
Apparently not. Okay, you better get going if you're gonna go faster than the train. Oh my god, did he already just launch over there? Classic. Classic gets stuck inside a cannon.
He needs to separate himself, don't you understand?
That's
how it works.
All is lost.
Is he gonna jump?
Let's go. What now?
Oh
Honestly,
my
this
god.
might be a good distraction. You better not fall down there.
Alright, Spandan, time to meet your fucking maker. Time to meet the giant spilled coffee cup in the
Oh,
sky.
it's just an intruder. That's fine.
I cannot believe this fucking guy right now.
Yeah, I bet they probably don't get too many people trying to break in here very often.
I love their first instinct when somebody comes flying over the gates isn't like, intruder! It's like, hey, chill out, man. Do you know where you are? It's like, how would they not know where they are?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't just walk here. Like, you have to fucking sail here or come on a train.
What terrible guards.
Yeah, they suck ass. But don't worry, there's a couple really mean CP9 agents who are super powerful.
Yeah.
I can't believe this guy. I'm joking about it because I'm so stressed. Oh, I don't know if we can watch the ED.
I thought that all endings were okay.
I don't know. I have to check. Okay, what do you think of that episode?
This is a crazy episode. I like everyone gearing up. And then Luffy's like, it's fine, just launches in there like an absolute moron.
Yeah, I'm messing around about it because it's just so like oh yeah, Luffy's beating up all these guys. They're in so much shit right now. Like,
yeah, CP9 is about to roll up on just Luffy by himself when
I'm not even worried about CP9. Like, nothing is gonna happen to Luffy because of fucking CP9. But they're like Luffy's gonna be what's gonna happen to Luffy? You know, like what's gonna happen to Luffy? Really? Even if he comes up against all of the CP9 agents at once, he'll just get out of it. Like that's just what he does. What I'm worried about is like all of the people they're with, Yokozuna,
yeah,
fucking that little rabbit creature Gumbay, is that his name? Mm-hmm. Fucking I don't know. It's just stressful. It's just so goddamn stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take it.
Chopper, I loved that. I love Chopper and Luffy just getting completely blown away by the king of the snipers. And they're just like, oh, wow. Yes, Usopp told me everything. He told me to come here and rescue Robin. And they're like, yes, Usopp is right. What a good move, Usopp, sending this sniper master.
He couldn't come here because of his own honor, but at least he sent his best friend, the king of Sniper Island.
Yeah. His best friend that we've never heard of before and has never assisted us before somehow. He was just waiting here in Water 7 to take on this role. I love that. I also just love, like, it's just so good. I love how everyone else in the Franky family, the little girl, like, they're all just like, oh, that's that guy, right? And they're just, like, weirded out as to why people who actually knew him have no idea. Mm-hmm. It was just so good. I love that. I will never say no to like just that montage of him. It's so good.
And the sky. Those are the gates of justice?
I guess so. They're massive.
And hang on. There is a nest of large sea kings just like the calm belt. First, when she mentioned the calm belt, I'm like, oh, is this, because it's so big, I was just like, is it as wide as the Grand Line? Like, is that what they're saying right now? But it doesn't, I mean, it may be, but, like, it is, I don't know.
Yeah, the description is it's very hard to actually visually imagine what is beyond the doors, because, like,
it looks like a projection, but, like, yeah, you can't go around it, they're saying.
Yeah.
So, like, how is it just this wide? That's not actually.
You can go around it, but it like teleports you to like what what? Yeah.
Take a good look at the sky behind Enies lobby. Gates of justice. They never open all the way. When criminals go through them, they open just a little. And behind the doors is a nest of large sea kings, just like the calm belt. Well, that's nothing at this point. The sea areas that lie on both sides of the Grand Line. Yeah, okay, so that's just what the calm belt is. Mm-hmm. So no ordinary ships can go in there. I don't know how, but the Navy has means of passing through there safely. In other words, just like the pirate girl said. Mm-hmm. If you want to get back the criminals taken away, you've got until the moment before they go through those gates to do it. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just having a hard time picturing this on a map.
Well, especially when it's like, okay, through there's the Navy headquarters and the like jail, basically, but also the nest of sea. I feel like I'm having a trouble like visualizing what that could look like. I guess.
They must have some sort of like.
Is it a pocket dimension behind these doors?
And what's up with the? Well, I was thinking they must have some sort of like Pluton, not Pluton, but like that, like how the train is built from the same, or from the advanced knowledge that Tom had, knowing about like with the blueprints and studying all that stuff. We assume that the reason he was able to build the train was because he had access to that kind of technology or that kind of information. Not that the train has anything to do with it exactly, but somebody who didn't have those blueprints probably couldn't have, and definitely, I mean, nobody else built the fucking sea train, did they? Anyway, so maybe they have something like that because they're trying to hoard all of this, like, knowledge, or, like, prevent all of this knowledge. Maybe there's something to do with, like, ancient fucking shit that helps them maneuver that, or something.
And if they can go through Sea Kings, maybe they've been able to develop some kind of boat that the Sea Kings, like, won't attack, like, I don't know.
Well, yeah. So I would think my mind would instantly go to waivers, because like it felt like we got waivers, and then it feels like they're, other than Usopp using them sometimes, hasn't really been a thing. And judging from the few comments that people have said, it feels like waivers don't really, or not waivers, dials don't really play a significant part at all in like One Piece very much. So I'm ruling that out, but not because of any like in-universe reason, more because of just outside information that I've kind of gotten. But that would be if I was just watching myself, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's how they maneuver. Like you could go across the maybe that's why it hasn't been a thing. Why dials have been kind of taken because it's a little bit too far, and it would
change everything.
Yeah, if you were powerful enough to defeat Sea Kings, like even gigantic Sea Kings, or outmaneuver them like a Mihawk level person, then if you had a waiver, you could just go across the comm belt easy, and then it would completely like blow apart the entire conception of the Grand Line being like a linear vehicle for storytelling, where we go from one island to the next, meeting bigger and bigger things. So like that's the point of the Grand Line. That's the point of the log poses. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but it's just like that would kind of ruin it. So it can't be. I doubt it's that. I don't know what it could be, and I don't know what the fuck, how can you not go around? Because the Grand Line, although it's, locked in on both sides, it's still like days and days, or weeks, or months even, depending. We don't really know. It's very
the Grand
fluid.
Line, so you have to be able to go around this.
Yeah.
Unless
it's as wide as the Grand Line.
But even if it was as wide as the Grand Line, but no one, but like Gold Roger went to like the end of the Grand Line.
Yeah. Raftel was the,
and like people can go past this. Like this isn't, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Yeah.
And the gates, like, although they're big, they don't look.
They're not.
They don't look the width of the Grand Line.
Like they're like just a circle like that. Unless they are squares and they're bigger, but.
Well, there's this. This is like the wall around it, so maybe it's just that wide.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the X is the gate.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, if you were to go around this wall. And yeah, it's like you just maybe it literally is, maybe you're right. It's probably like a pocket dimension style thing, where going through it, it's like a port, like maybe like the door fruit. We have Bluno who does that kind of thing. Maybe he got that from CP9 or
the gates 8 the
door fruit
room fruit or like
it's kind of at some point it's kind of useless like trying to figure all this out like that, but it's like. It's just, I'm trying to conceptualize it just for my own sake, I guess. Mm-hmm. And also just predictions. Like, I want to figure out, like, how it works.
What's it kind of look like?
But then again, it's kind of futile in One Piece because it'll just work however it wants at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. But,
I'm also just really stressed out about this shit.
Yeah, it's looking pretty. I mean, like the guards, they see like they're not a problem, and I hate these fucking new guys that got introduced. I know I'm gonna be so annoyed by them because what's been so good about Water 7 so far is like CP9 has been actually really intimidating, and they've been like doing their job really good. And then you see these 3 buffoons in there, just like we did this mission the wrong way. Oh, keep your fucking zippered mouth shut, you idiot! I'm gonna kill myself. Like they're just so crazy.
I just wish we had more guys who are wacky like that, like T-Bone. But the problem with villains in One Piece is that like, because if you want to keep it so lighthearted, you can't have everybody be like powerful and everything be a challenge, because it's not all about big, challenging yourself every time and like growing as a fighter. It's not really a fighty. Like there's a lot of fighting in One Piece, but it's not really like a fighty show. He's not like Luffy's not fucking trying to be the best martial artist in the world and trying to be like, he's trying to be a pirate. He's trying to adventure. Yeah. It's about the adventure. So you can't. But the problem comes with just the nature of the anime that things get drawn out. It's not necessarily that the characters are so annoying. It's like if they're a one-off joke character and they're just meant to be a barrier between us and our goal, and to like, we have a few actual like really hard barriers that are like really hard opponents and really badass fights. And then in between those, we have these dumbass fights with just dumbasses that are supposed to be dumb. That's fine. But they, it's just the nature of the anime. So then whenever we see guys like that, it's kind of disappointing. Not because it's necessarily so bad. It's just that we know we're in for another 3 or 4 episode
like the ball
showdown with a shithead who's just gonna like overstay his welcome.
It's like with the noodle guy. It's like he was so funny at first, and then after a while, it's like, okay,
after one
episode, I'm kind of done with. I'm done with this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
I think everybody knows what we're talking about. But it's like what I'm trying to say is it's not like what I'm trying to say is that it's not like we expect fucking the
most serious show ever with no like silly villains.
Our expectations are pretty well in line with what the series is trying to portray. But the TV show has concessions that it has to make for things like that kind of mess with the intended effect, I think, of those characters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway. Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.